Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back. Today, I'm going to show you how to get the cursed Dual Katana. Also, I have a giveaway going on at the end of this video, so stay tuned if you're interested. So in order to get the cursed Dual Katana, you're going to want to have to come here. And you can come here by getting to the mansion in the third sea. It's just right behind it. You're going to need Yama and Tushita at 350 in order to come here. There's also an NPC you have to talk to in that backside of this building in order to get in. Hell, there'll be some dialogue, but you can see I already did it. It says it should be open now. We're gonna go ahead and go in here, and you can see the well, once we get in here, there's gonna be two scrolls, one on the left, one on the right, one for each sword. And I forgot to record the first one for Yama, but the second one is Sense of Duty, and we'll go ahead and go to where that is now. Which all we have to do is a pirate raid, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up for us, just so we don't have to sit through the whole thing. I had some friends help me, just because, why not? More fun, more friends, more fun. I was trying to level up. I had just had Tushita because why not use it for the quest? Uh, it was pretty fun to do. I had fun leveling up the swords. It kind of took forever, but oh well. That's what you have to do sometimes. It's Blox Fruits. You got to grind. So we're just about done with this now. Only a few more enemies left. We'll see what we get. Let's see what fruit we get too. Just because why not? Alright, so now we finally beat the last enemy, and ooh, we got a spider fruit? That's pretty good, I'll take that. Alright, so the next thing, I forgot to record it again, but the next thing is you have to beat Big Mom. That's, two pretty easy. Uh, Once you actually do beat Big Mom, we're going to be teleported to this other room, which is the last thing that we have to do for this first scroll, and we have to beat a few NPCs, but we'll get there, when we get there. This NPC it does a lot of damage. I had to switch items mid fight, just to get the healing off because I didn't want to go down because I didn't know what would happen. I'm not, first time doing the quest, but we were all right in the end. I didn't go down at all. Uh, just beat the boss. She is the hardest boss in the third sea, so it's kind of understandable why she does so much damage. Although I do want the soul. I do want the soul fruit. She uses it. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna have one, but it's all right. I haven't used it yet. All right, so you can see we got teleported to the room now. I don't know why I activated my Buddha form. Just I guess just because this is one of the torches you can see NPC spawn when you light the torch. It's gonna happen 3 times. You have to do it 3 times in this room, and then that last door will light up, and you can just walk through it, and that completes that scroll, and then you move on to the next one. Now, at the end of this, I actually didn't record me going through the door because mine glitched. There was an enemy stuck in the wall, and I thought I had broke the game, so I ended up stop recording, and then the enemy appeared and started trying to fight me. So we aren't gonna see that, but I did record the second one, so we will see that. We'll see it for Yama. I think I said Yama earlier, doing the scroll, and I meant Tushita, but that's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and light this. Well, once I find it, it's kind of hidden once you're using observation hockey. But we got the third scroll. You can see they all spawn. And you see there's a different looking NPC. That's the mini boss that we have to beat in order to get through the door. But yeah, it's not too hard. You can see me just soloing it here. Obviously, you have to solo it because it's a sword quest. You want to get the swords because they're pretty good, obviously. But you know, uh, it wasn't too hard. I think that was the NPC right there that it went flying that I missed. Couldn't record it for, but that's okay. There's always another sword another time. All right, well we're almost done with this mini boss, so almost done with this section. Then we can move on to Yama, which is easily probably the hardest of the two swords. You saw the door there; it's not white. Usually will be white when it's done, but I guess mine just decided no, we'll be all right for recording content today. I ended up did getting through there. I thought I had to stand in the light or something. Maybe I don't know. I was just doing whatever to try and make it through here, but well, it's fine. Thought maybe I missed the torch. Nope. Now I'm just running around like a headless chicken, but that's okay. And now, so for the next thing for Yama, the first thing is I didn't record getting the scroll, but also didn't record all the damage. It takes a lot. You just have to take damage, and it'll give you the sword or to give you the Alucard fragment eventually. Yeah, that's fine though. It's not too hard. All right, I actually did record this one. This is the second one for Yama. You're gonna get a fog that appears, and there's gonna be enemies around the map. Could be anywhere on the anywhere in the third sea. Could be on any of the islands, and they're gonna have a circle on them. Unfortunately, I was looking around. I thought mine was bugged because I didn't know that they didn't spawn on Turtle Island sometimes. Sometimes there's just islands you don't have to go to. But for this trial, you literally have to beat every enemy with a circle. They'll have a little pink circle around them. I'll show you once we get there, hopefully. See, I thought mine was bugged because I didn't know that I thought they always would spawn first on Turtle Island. So I'm just running around looking for all the enemies, and none of them ever spawned here. So I was confused. I ended up going to the other islands, which is incredibly difficult because you cannot see at all. But I ended up making it. Fast boat. I switched swords just in case. Hey, maybe since I'm doing the Yama thing, I'm gonna have to use Tushita. And I was like, nah, screw that. It didn't work. But we ended up getting it, obviously. That's why I'm making this video. But it wasn't too hard. Just having to find them all. Turn my observation hockey off just to be like, okay, am I missing the circle or something? Because I couldn't find it. Just walking through here and there, be like, okay, well, this one doesn't have it and this one doesn't have it. Maybe it's this group of enemies that'll have it. And maybe this group of enemies. None of them had it on this island. So we ended up going to the other island. I think it was what? Hydra Island, Tree, and it was another. I think it was I don't even remember what the last island was, but I ended up getting them all. I don't know if I recorded me doing any of them. You see, I was looking in first person, like, am I missing the circle? No, it was just the game. Casual Blox Fruits things. That's okay though. So we ended up doing that one. Now we're gonna go do this third one, I think, for this, the last one, which is Fear the Reaper. This one you actually have to go to the haunted castle for and beat some enemies to get the bones, in which you have to trade in. You have to get a hollow fragment. I actually got mine pretty easily. I've actually had pretty good luck with those. I ended up getting a. You wanna farm them easily. You can come down here and beat these enemies. Pretty easy. There's only 5 enemies. Easy to win. The only thing that's bad about these ones is that move right there. That'll trap you in if they all start doing that. Ooh, good luck, cause you're not getting out of it. It happened to me in a dark raid, even though I haven't even awakened dark. So this is the NPC you actually have to come to in order to trade it. You see, I already have the hollow fragment. You can do 10 trades every hour, and they're 50 bones each. Walk up to this. It took me a minute, because I think this is my first time spawning him. See, there he spawns once you just walk up to it. We can go beat this boss. Boss is pretty easy. It has a chance to drop 2 weapons. He will drop the scythe thing that he carries and uses, or he will drop the holy crown, which I actually didn't know was an item until I fought him and got this fought him and got the item. I'm sorry. My bad. I can't talk sometimes, but you know how it goes. So you're actually gonna want to let this boss beat you, and you see that thing happen. I tried to beat him real quick before it happened. So I got teleported to the Yama room. You can see we're obviously in the hell dimension. So we're gonna have to do the same thing as Tushita and do the 3 torches, beat the enemies, beat the boss. Then we go through the room. Then we can get the cursed Dual Katana, which is obviously what we came here for. It's a really good weapon once you level it up. The 2 moves, Paradise Waterfall, and well, it's not called that in this obviously because copyright, but and the little twister move, the Paradise Waterfall. That move goes way too far, but that's okay. It's worth it. So we are almost done with this first torch, so we can go light the second one. Then we're on to the third one, obviously. Second one is right here. Spawn some more enemies. Oh, they're using the dark fruit, of course. Why not use the dark fruit? The one of the most annoying fruits in the game because of the stuns. That's okay though. I did switch to this just to get more just to get more instinct, because it gives you 10 dash or 10 if you have V2, 10 or 11 if you have V2, or 9 if you have V1. I can't remember. I've only had V2 for like a week maybe. I've also only been max level for a few days. I think this is actually I think this might have been the third torch I did, because this looks like the mini boss here, which is fine. Obviously, beat the mini boss, go through the door. Easy as that. But had to beat him real quick. He's a little bit tanky though. I will say that. Although I don't think I have my thing. You see the door lit up now. It's obviously after beating the boss. So let's go through it. Got the last Alucard fragment. And go over, say, talk to the scroll. The scroll burns and whatever it does, it disappears. Go up to here once you have all 6 Alucard gems. It'll give you the text. A little cutscene thing will play. The door will open and there will be a mini boss inside. He is a skeleton actually holding the two swords. You see there, he spawns there, and we just have to beat him. You cannot damage him unless you are using either Yama or Tushita, just to let you know. So if you want to beat this boss, you have to use one of the two, which obviously you're already going to have them because you can't do the quest without them. So once we beat this boss, we're actually going to get the swords. We can equip them, and a bunch of skeletons will spawn, and they'll just start rushing you. You do not have to beat them. They do not give you any mastery, so there's no point. If you want to farm mastery, just go beat Cake Queen or Big Mom, or just go to the final island of the Sweet Land or whatever it's called, and just auto click. That's what I did. And, it makes it easy leveling up the stuff. Oh, boss is almost dead. A boss is almost down. There we beat the boss, and now we get a little cutscene, and the swords are automatically equipped. Well, we don't get a cutscene. It's like a fade to black and go out. I was just smacking him just to see what kind of damage it would do at first. It does okay damage, I guess. You see all the skeletons and stuff. I don't know. I just wanted to kind of wrangle them up, just to see, just to see what would happen. Test out if they actually gave me mastery, which they didn't. So I said, nah, screw this amount. Went to go level up the swords, which I'm actually going to show you case the sword moves in just a second. Oh, they look so nice, though. Look at them, finally, after so long of farming. All right, so you can see I actually farmed them up. I got the sword to 378, which took, I couldn't even tell you, maybe like an hour or two of auto farming. This is the X move. It does a little spin and actually sends out a shockwave, which is pretty nice. The only thing kind of is bad is it only targets one person. That's the Z move, or the X move. The Paradise Waterfall. That's pretty good. Sorry, my phone went off. We don't gotta worry about that. But yeah, that's all. That's the move. Alright guys, so I said there was gonna be a giveaway at the end of the video. Obviously, we're gonna do a giveaway. I have 3 Buddha fruits that I literally don't need because I have Perm Buddha. So I'm gonna be giving all 3 of these away. If you want, obviously we hit 100 subscribers because that's when I was doing it. If you want this Buddha fruit, just leave a like and a comment. You gotta make sure you're subscribed. And if you want those, you leave a like and a comment, and I will pick 3 people randomly to get the Buddha fruit. So if you want it, go ahead and like and comment. Make sure you're subscribed. Adios.